gonna be hard with a strong guy, right? Then, my opinion, we need to move and let him move. Because if he stops, what's like the best way to defend? Elbows closed, hands here. If he's not moving, I don't have to move. I need to open him to make him give me something. And that's why sometimes we just need the strong, because the guy's so tight, he's not moving. Okay, boom. He's still not moving. Then I start pressure. Yeah, now he needs to move. Then boom, my hand get it. Now I have this. When I have this, he's gonna start to defending. Maybe turning that way, boom. And I have this. And I'll have the other arm. Then the idea is move and let him move. Right? Usually when he's flat, both shoulders on the ground, it's very hard to attack armbar. I'm gonna get armbar from both shoulders on the ground. Always, if I want to attack this arm, I need to do this. Whoop. And I go to this arm. If I want to attack this arm, I need to do this. Move. And I can go to this arm. Right? Then how I'm gonna make him move this way that way, pushing or pulling? No, moving around. And I'm here, what's important? Move. Try to lift him this way, he defending, yeah? Whoop. Okay. Always move and lose the position. Lift the elbow. Control. Boom. Maybe now I have something. But look, his shoulders out of the ground. I need to always try to keep moving without lose the position. And in my opinion, it's easier to attack him when he's on his side than when he's flat. Especially if he's turning that way. Because when I control here, let's start from here, right? I have my knee touch his shoulder, my other knee touch his hip. It's hard for him to turn that way because my chest is rolling. This arm here, just pull his elbow up. He cannot move. He cannot turn that way. He cannot face me. Yeah. Right? This is much better and easier than here. Here is good to smash, to make him suffer a little bit, but I don't have that many attacks. If I put him in that position here, okay, boom, he's attacked. So, alright, I'm back. Taking the back. Everything is easier from here. Boom. Right? And what I need to do to make it turn that way. Move. If I just keep hugging him, you're gonna be here. I need to keep going forward. Right? Then let's do this to start. I'm gonna start here. I want to control this part here. Right? And his elbow is gonna be here. And I'm gonna do this and try to open. Right? A lot of times, don't let me. He's still thick. So what I'm gonna do? Push the knee. And push the knee, his elbow start open here. Oh, look where I am. Right? I have this situation and I have this arm here. And again, his elbows down. I'm here, touch my knee, try to open, I can. Now I'm gonna touch my knee here. I'm gonna drive him this way. Now, boom, boom, open here. Okay? From here, first, this one, easy. Right? And he's gonna defend with this arm. Defend here, don't let me attack. Okay, I'm gonna do this, boom, one more. Okay? Let's work in these two situations. And the first thing that I'm gonna do, here, boom. Look, open his elbow a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Control. And my first attack, I'm going to just open here. Control. Second hand down. This one down. This one throw. Right? If I have a hard time to attack here, step over. Here. Make sure that you go this and be careful with his arm. Okay? Especially if it's not flexible. It's too tight here. okay? Side. And here, again, don't put that much pressure. Just drive, push his knee this way, open, open, right? Control. Choke. Hard time to choke. Step over. Okay, right lumbar. Right? That's right. And here. Oh, turning him that way. Okay, first of all, my hand's not here, just this. Okay, just. Okay, what I'm gonna do, look. This is not maybe the right way, but the easiest way. Okay, I'm gonna step over. And I'm gonna sit. These knees need to point this way. If I'm here, roll over me. Right? And he knows when I'm doing this, he knows what I'm gonna do. And come, go roll over. That's how I want. Right? And first one, you need to be this side. Okay? You can do this, you can do this. Keep that. Let's keep that hand in the elbow. Okay? Step over, sit down, do this. Don't lay down, stay like this. If you lay down, you're gonna hurt his arm. Okay? If you're not confident to do this, just do this, take it out, this way. But you lose time, right? If you can control yourself, here, one, sit down. Keep like this, don't go back. Right, here's enough, try to move. You can't move, right? Let's try one. So he chooses a little bit more pain, okay? The one that I just did, here, my hand as deep as possible. Almost touching his shoulder on the other side, okay? I'm gonna adjust here, control his hip all the time, don't go high. I'm gonna put my foot here. My foot, like move back towards my toe. My hand and my foot connect. Right now, this. Okay, I'm moving my hip forward and pulling this up. Okay, but I need to touch, connect my foot on my hand here. And it is a choke. Okay, not armbar. Armbar is kind of easy to defend here because my knees are not connected. If I do armbar, I need to go here. And point my knee up. Okay? Let's try. Okay? My wrist like this is soft. I'm gonna choke. Turn your hand like this and keep like this. Don't let your wrist soft. Keep your hip up. Your wrist tight. Okay? Here. That hand deep as possible. Okay? Alright, the other side. Take your time. Go here, go. Once you go here, look. I move my head away. Try to look to his foot. When I look to his foot, this shoulder go up. I'm not moving my wrist. My wrist like this. My arms like this. It's more my body movement than my arms, okay? The only movement that I do with my arm here is grabbing. Now, don't use your arm, don't use your leg. Just keep you see I touch my heels, my finger touch my heel, just make sure that's closed. Now please. Okay, let's go. The bottom arm. If he relaxes for a while and you pass the leg, it's hard to defend. It will work, right? Okay, another one like very simple. This one, it's I can say one of my favorite submission nowadays. I'm doing a lot. Every single training, I get this one, right? I'm right here. This guy defends very well. He has his elbows here. Oh, I don't have anything. What I'm gonna do? Over and shift my hip this way. My idea is put my ribs on top of these wrists here. That's what I want. I want to just pressure his wrist And you guys can see a lot of times when I do this, he lifts his hip a little bit from the ground. He's not comfortable having someone like almost 200 pounds on top of your wrist. Your elbow starts like it being, I just want to make his arm uncomfortable with my rib right here. And he can't stop it. That's a good thing. The only way to stop is lifting this arm and don't let me go. See, he lifted this arm. I have this. I can start open his elbow, right? If his elbow's right here, where it's supposed to be, elbow on the ground, don't touch, don't use arms. My arms just to control. I use my elbows, I'm not using my hand. Right? Why he lifts his hip? Because it's not comfortable. My rib from here to here. I know that some people just flexible and can handle, but most of the people cannot handle someone on top here. You want to take your wrist out. That's happen. It's very normal. And here, shit. Oh. Okay, his arm is out. That's what I want. Okay, once his arm is out, I'm gonna control and grab here. 4 fingers inside, lapel. Okay, then I'm going from here. I'm not going north-south. I'm going here. Oh. Okay, then I go north-south. Now, elbow to elbow, pinch, lift, control. Okay? I'm not attacking his neck. I'm moving and make him give me. Once he gives this arm here, it's hard to defend. He still have this hand to defend. I start going here. What I can do here, and I'm going here, control, go. Okay? Then one more time. This first part is very important. Here, touch, touch. Don't use your hands. Make sure that your hands are free. Shift. Elbow to elbow. Control. Here. Make him flat. Elbow to the ground. Stop, open. I'm not saying that everybody give that. Okay? Especially when I know what's coming, maybe I will give that, right? I see some of you guys go to the first position. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, this is uncomfortable for me. Maybe I'm trying to do this, then I'm done. Okay? But I know that, if I know what's coming, I'm start doing this. This can be comfortable. I put my arm a little bit high here. Right? What Jim is going to do? Another thing. Forget about this show. Yes. This show is going to happen. Go back. Again, being a good partner. I'm not saying that everybody going to give the arm. But I'm here. He's coming. Boom. When he got here, I feel uncomfortable. I'm letting him do it. Give this arm to him. Go back. No. Grab it. Go back to side control. Yes. Now he touched his elbow or his knee here. Look, my arm is locked. I can't move. From here, if Jimmy wants, Jim can extend 20 minutes here. That is no escape. The only escape that I have here is turning this way. And if he just keep pushing, just keep like here. He can control me for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It's very hard to escape from him, right? But this control. Okay, go back from the beginning. Then, just to understand, he put his leg here. Get the arm out. Let him do the choke. It's not time to defend yet. After here, we're going to train for 40 minutes, 1 hour. Then you guys can resist. Right now, give the arm to him. Okay, let's go. Here. If I get so deep, I'm going to hurt his choke. Okay? The defense for him is when I'm doing this, make a bridge over the shoulder. Yeah, that's the defense. Okay? Now, instead I go deep, I just grab here. I put my elbow on the ground. Now try to breathe. He can't. Once I put my elbow on the ground here, he can't breathe. Then don't go deep and do this like a paper cut. They call it paper cut, but it's not a paper cut, it's a choke. Then instead you go deep, just grab here. And off, so don't make him feel pain. Touch your elbow on the ground. After your elbow's on the ground, then you start choking him. Keep. Okay? Of course, not too loose, but not too deep. Okay? Right here. Few more. Let's go. 1, 2. Right. Over. And this was the first attack. Right? Now, paper cut. We are here. Okay? Just to understand that I'm here, he's defending. Boom, boom. I have something here. Okay, this one is a little bit hardest than the first one. Because he's gonna try to roll over there. I need to really pay attention on this knee. Right? Just to understand that happened. I'm here. That's a fight here. Right? Roll him over first. Start going here. Don't let your hand trap inside. Always in this kind of armbar, you take your hand out. If my hand is here, I can't get, his arm is not extended, you see? In the time that I'm sitting up, sitting down, I'm going to do this. Okay? Same armbar from different, from same situation but different arm. First one was here. This one is here, just a different angle. Right?
So, the idea is, as you get in positions, the main position in Jiu-Jitsu, mount position, side control, back, right? So we call the Jiu-Jitsu progressivo, progress Jiu-Jitsu, right? You never want to lose position, never want to move back, right? So I get to side control on the submissions. If the submission is not there, or they're not trying to escape, making it real hard, you want to go mount, maybe you want to go back. So we're gonna now doing transitions from side control to the mount to the back, okay? So same thing here, elbows are closed, it's all connect here. So you already start on the go to position here. I got elbow on the mat and blocking the hips here. See, notice I'm not holding. My hands are to block. My body's the one control. So I'm using go to position here, but he's flexible. Don't keep on that, yeah. And he's not pulling his arm out. For whatever reason, he managed to keep the arm here. And the shoulders are flat on the mat now, right? So from this position here, right, with side control, I'm gonna go almost to the north-south. I'm not here, I'm here. Now I'm gonna bring this arm here, behind his elbow. The elbows connect, I go here. Left knee here is gonna start coming behind his neck. He still connect here, right? So I go here. So left knee, they are right behind his neck. Now, left foot go here. So I'm here now. This is my base here. He still connect here, the leg up. So this arm is here. I'm gonna move back, step over to the mount. Once I go to the mount, I already go to the higher mount. So this is the best mount you can have now. So I'm right here. That's right. So close your elbows, right? So we're here. Trying to put the pressure. Arm is not working, he's flat. He's managed to stay here. So I go a little bit to the side, right? The forearm go behind his elbow. Keep your shoulder tight. See, I'm moving. So I use my knee here to help him to turn. See the knee go here. Now I'm here. He's pretty much on my lap here. Look. This leg is up here. Now there's a trick here. He's tight here, right? So if you're flexible, you can manage to go here. So the reason I'm going back is to create a space. I go here. Oh. There's a chance of doing that transition here. Put your feet on the mat. He's gonna bump and come on top. So you gotta be ready for this. Go here. So once I'm here, if you try to bump, I go up. Alright, so back here. So I step over. So once you bump, hips up. Then it's like to the high mount. I want you guys finish from here. Here it's pretty much done deal. If you know how to finish from here. Alright, so one more time. So we're here, right? So side control, a little bit to the side angle, so I can have his elbow here. Forearm behind his elbow. Stay tight, see this is not gonna work. I'm moving my body, left knee go behind. This is important. The foot go here, the leg stay up here. And if you bump here, bump, there's nothing here. Right, leg up. Now I need to create the space. Hold, step over, and go. All the way up. So look at my feet, and then up here. All right, let's do it. 1, 2. So remember, we're here. Boom. I got here. So a lot of you guys from the bottom, don't put your leg up. If you're here, it's easier, right? Just step over, but usually you're gonna close that gap there. Go ahead, close the gap. Right? That's the reason we're doing this, to create a space, right? So we're here, same way as before. Step over. Now, I wanna make sure that the head is behind my leg here. Instead of go to the mount, I go here, to the back. There's another option too, right? I prefer to go to the mount, but you got another option here. So here, right, remember, the head is behind my knee here. The only reason I'm doing this, to create the space to do this. As long as the head is here, I just need to bring my shoulder on the mat. I'm on the back. Then the hands go here. One more time. So I got to the side, right? You're looking for the mount. See, no space. Slide. Step over. Control. And go to the back. Right? Let's work on this, guys. 1, 2.
Technique to control here. His head is going to, so I got this little tip of his elbow and the opposite side cuff. I'm here, face more kitchen. So right here, his head is on the ground. His head is on the ground. How am I gonna be put my knee behind his head? So there is this part right here, of like the Spartan shield, you know, right here. So with my hand under, my forearm under, and my control, that makes his head goes up. He's not gonna let me go behind his head, okay? But I have these mechanics in here. My knee wants to go behind his head, but his head is on the ground. Look, I can't get in there, okay? How am I gonna take his back or even mount from here? So I'm gonna press on from opposite side shoulder. See, I'm positioning myself here, not north-south, but diagonal. And I'm gonna go opposite side hip, pressure. Just leaning. So here, I'm gonna go here. I can't get my knee behind him. Watch it in his head. See how it comes off the ground? This is important, okay? So look, 1, push it. Now, I'll get my knee behind. Now, we got the pillow there, okay? Otherwise, you're too far. You can't have his head on the ground and just think that you're gonna mount that far, or even to the back, especially, you know? So, gotta get the knee behind the neck, exactly. So, the biggest problem is the knee behind the neck. So I'm cupping over, and notice, if I'm here, you don't find the elbow either. So, chest on the Spartan shield, look, and you catch it, see? Now, push, you can't even use your toes, look, push it. And then you're back. Now you got your, now the thing about the head up is Chinguinha can't breathe very easily, you know? The problem here is his head's on the ground, he's breathing. So then when I do this, there is no more bridge, okay? Now keep the pillow behind the neck, leg goes up, and you're here. Sit down, look how, a lot of times I saw Chinguinha fixing that over there. Throwing the leg over is not the only way you're gonna get the mount position. I know it's traditional way, step over. But you don't have this here, the step over. You have just over his belt, So when I'm here, I make my transition. Knee behind the neck. I'm up, everything adjustment. Leg goes up. See, my chest is still down. Not much of a movement. Look, one. See? If I want to go to the mouth here. But the back is same thing. I'm going to just shake him this way. So here, knee behind. Same deal. One. Here I go. 2, 3. Now look. He's moving. I'm moving behind him. I'm going behind him. I gotta get here. I cannot be all the way here. I gotta start moving my foot down. Look. Wing and then back there. Okay? Please make sure you have your knee behind the
We're not able to open your opponent's elbows, right? They're doing a good job. Usually, the only time it's gonna happen if you really didn't want to escape. They just sit there, right? So you have to be creative and start finding space. Remember, go to set up knee on the belly, right? So he's up here, and we are here, right? So go ahead and put it simple. He's pushing here, right? Sometimes people are gonna be a little bit stronger, so I like to get my hips closer, cross face, and push down here. But even if he's still here, he's still here on this position here. He doesn't want to escape. He just sit here. So show the elbows are closed, right? So this look a little bit fancy, but it's not. So from here, go back here. So same position here, we're here. So leg is up, I can get under here. So I get my hand between his legs, just to smash his leg. Go cross face, walk closer, keep our legs strong and stuff. It's not my arm, it's my hips pushing his leg sideways. Right, so once I get here, I'm gonna move my hand to his knee, hand to his shoulder, I'm gonna go here. Still nothing open here. Right, so knee down here. From here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna sit, step over. My chest go behind his shoulder. I don't want to turn this way. There's no space here. It's here. Now I got the back here. I got knee control, collar control, fall over, and got the choke. Right, I'm not gonna be able to do this if he's moving, start he just sit there. He doesn't want to escape. Cross face, get closer, smash. See, either here if you want to escape, start moving outside. You gotta go back here. Right, I got here, he still sit here. What I'm gonna do here, right? Everything's tight. So, hand on the knee, push it down. Hand on the shoulder, and he go right on the side of the hips. This is the pressure here. If you want to turn the back, that's up to him. If you turn the back, I'm gonna fall to the back. He just sit here. He's not gonna turn this way. This is pressure, pressure, and pressure. There you go. 1, 2. As it's like moving, move this arm away. So 1, 2. Under. Remember the chest? Connect. Under. Inside. I want to throw my leg over or here. Once I get here, open to the side. Finish this way. Side. Back, boom. Cross face. Walk. Hips. 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 Here. 1, 2, 3. Forward. Fall to my right side. Sorry. Fall to my right side. Got the space. Over. Open to the side to finish. Okay?